talk about everything under the sun, cut through the BS and spin to make sense of the senseless. And thank you all for joining us here again. As you know, at The Unlikely Show, we talk about everything from politics to music to entertainment, international stories, and everything in between. We're really, really excited today to have a dope, legendary artist with us.
You're talking too much. All right, enough.
Go ahead,
I wrote this whole script.
Go ahead,
I know, right?
See?
I wrote this whole script. But forget the script. Last episode we had I'm so excited. Last episode we had Ice Cube.
Gotta call you back.
And Tef Po. But this week,
something's going on right now. I gotta call you right back. Peace. Go ahead.
This week, live in studio on The Unlikely Show, we have the legendary.
I don't like that.
Come on. I mean, I wrote a whole script, but I don't feel like talking.
Let me read the mother.
Let's start.
No,
over.
you. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Let's
So
start over.
You can't read my writing?
The chicken scratch.
Like, is this chicken scratch?
Basically.
So, last episode we had Ice Cube, a legend, and this week we have another one. He's a king. Is it the?
It was then I said because there's.
I'm gonna X that whole fucking thing out.
All right, I knew you would.
What's that word?
Though.
Even though he may not admit it, he sold millions, written classics, raised hell, influenced millions, and most recently shared his life in a memoir. I'm not going to say these words, that word, or that word. Welcome. I'm going to say welcome.
All right.
Hey, man, I'm glad to be here. Chuck,
Thank
so
you.
good to see you, bro.
You too, my brother.
Now, let's start the interview off like this. Where have you been for the past 5 motherfucking months?
I'm wondering where you been. I seen books come out, new videos. I'm like, you doing in-store sessions, and I didn't even get invited.
Oh, Lord. I ain't do no in-stores.
I know, but
Don't you miss the mom and pop store?
yes, I do.
Right about this time, I go by the name of the legendary. Hate saying that word, but I got to ride my own dick right now. I'm Face, Scarface, Face Mob, Uncle Face, whoever the fuck you want to call me. I'm here, and I'm glad to be a part of this. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
For real, man. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Don't you miss the mom and pop stores, though?
I do.
Like, that was a lifeline to hip-hop. That was
Absolutely.
a lifeline to us. You feel me? Like crazy. Like, we don't have that shit no more. Now we got the big brother took over little brother and fucked us all up.
They don't even have Tower Records or anything.
They don't even
Not
have
that was mom and pop,
blockbuster music.
But Al's Record Shop.
They don't have none of that shit no more.
Yeah.
T.Y. Uzis in Oakland, like we don't got none of that shit no more.
Yeah.
Sound, top hits, none of that shit.
That's where you got all the real music.
That's where it
all
came
the
to.
underground magazines.
And we need
a
to
bunch
open
of
up
other
some
stuff.
more record shops, guys. Like, seriously.
But everything's digital.
Hey, you know what would be so fucking dope? Man.
What?
That was a sound, wasn't it? Yo, we should open up some fucking mom and pop record shops online, bro, where we can get shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's a thought.
Like your own Amazon, your own
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, but you,
Amazon.
like you can go in there and find all of the underground shit.
I agree with you. Everything's on everything, but you can't find it.
You
So
gotta
a
be
lot of
like,
people
what's
on-
hot now? Like, you go in the store. Like, I remember growing up, man, we would ask, like, hey, what's hot now? And they'll show you shit, and you'll judge by, the hot. You judge the heat by the album cover.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if a motherfucker was standing on there looking like me, like I'm dressed now, we wouldn't buy that shit.
Right. You
But
know
if-
GQ though.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
gotta-
It's a lifestyle change. It's a reinvention. You have to reinvent yourself in this shit.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right. So, and listen, I wouldn't be. It'd be stupid for me to come out with a fucking t-shirt and some baggy pants on, with my jeans hanging below my ass and a fucking Gucci belt showing, my shirt tucked in.
Right.
Well,
that's what
I got my shirt out.
Right.
What you got there? You go.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got this. I got this shit on.
I
but
saw.
I'm not flashing it like that.
I saw a millennial kid. I like that word now, millennial. Elijah's our
That means
resident
you're
millennial,
old.
by the way.
That
What?
I was told by millennial
But
that
you're
the
not
fact that I use the word millennial makes me old.
Yeah,
I was like,
but
wow.
it's all good.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
He looking like the
You're,
fuck.
So I'm using the word millennial, right? Because I like that word.
Okay.
So I saw a millennial who graduated from college. He had a Gucci belt on, and he tucked his whole entire cap and gown
Into
To
so
show that
you could see
Gucci
it.
belt.
to show the Gucci belt.
Yeah, no, you can't do
Yeah.
that. It's like like his. I ain't a fashion expert,
Right.
but I am getting dressed now. Like I got some people.
Yeah.
I got somebody that dress me now.
Right. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to do that.
yeah. So because I want to change from. I want to be out of that shit. You know, when you grow, you really got to grow.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You can't half-ass grow. You can't grow up and still be wearing fucking saggy ass pants with your pants hanging off your ass with your Gucci belt tucked in and a t-shirt and a baseball cap.
The,
Can't do that
the
no more.
irony of that is I dressed down
As you should.
today,
As you should.
but I thought you were. I was trying to.
Nah, this is me. I'm done.
Okay.
Like this is Brad Jordan.
Yeah. That's what's
That
up.
motherfucker Scarface is dead.
Yeah.
See,
I-
we got our
okay.
own
well,
sound
see,
effects.
Yeah.
Heard that shit?
We don't
Like,
need
I
any
love that,
extra
right?
ones.
All right. So let's. All right. So look. So okay. First, let's talk lifestyle change.
Okay.
Now I've been an advocate for lifestyle change. In fact, I'm almost a vegetarian now.
Almost?
Pushing heavy in that direction. Also trying to maintain my weight as well. I've noticed everybody's noticed you've lost a lot of weight and kept it off.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, what's the secret? Please,
Yeah.
please share.
portion control. And then you got to run. And then you got to work out. And you just got to agree with yourself, bro. I'm not finna fuck myself up no more.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like it was tough, man. Can you imagine like being so big you can't wipe your ass no more? Like, like I don't want to never be that big.
Yeah.
Like, but some people gotta fucking kind of gotta lean over to the side to get that wipe in. I don't want to be like that.
I don't either.
Yeah.
That-
But I have come to the like I'm getting ready to bulk up, but I don't want to look dumb though. Like you know, you get an old ass man and shit, and then he be trying to look all strong in the gym and shit. Like I'm trying to, I'm like this is a debate that I'm having with myself.
okay.
Like, do I want to bulk up and like
Look unnatural.
be hella bulky and shit, or do I just want to just stay?
It's all good either way. Just don't
Yeah.
do the steroids. That's the
Nah,
only thing.
steroids make your Johnson shrink.
Right.
That is true. Very, very true.
No, that I don't. Nah,
That's not what we do.
yeah, no, I want to have full extension on old Johnson. The full extension. That was nothing cool, man. Bleep that out.
Nah.
I'm sorry about that,
We don't
guys.
We don't bleep.
Yeah, there's no editing here.
Really?
Yep, we just.
So
say
I
what we
just
want.
fucked up with the extension part then.
Nah, you good.
So is your name Kelly?
No, my name is not Kelly.
Fuck. Can we find a Kelly so I can share this Coke with?
Nah, man, that's
Like
no. We don't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no product
man.
placement.
Oh, sorry. Hey, so can we find a Kelly to find this drink so I can share this drink with?
We'll find a Kelly outside.
Yeah, we'll find a Kelly.
Yeah, we'll find
There's
a
a lot of Kellys.
Cool. Let's
So
meet my friend Kelly.
how has social media, like one thing I've noticed is that you're heavy on social media. Has that encouraged you to stay and maintain good health, or
Pretty much, you know, like I remember they was like I used to get a lot of fan mail, and I get a lot of hate mail too, like you fat fuck, like
yeah?
Oh yeah, social media is crazy.
yeah. And now I don't get the fat fuck no more. I just get the fan mail now.
Okay.
You know, like especially when I made the comment that I made about who was taking over hip hop and how they controlling this shit, and they were like, he's just a fat, you know, motherfucker. I ain't gonna say that, but a motherfucker say anything.
Yeah.
And you know it wasn't me that said it or us that said it. It was
Yeah.
one of the motherfuckers that was guilty of the crime. But yeah, man, like to have somebody to control some shit that was created in the neighborhood and they have never ever been to the neighborhood,
Right.
like that's a problem with me.
Absolutely.
And I voiced that shit,
Yeah.
and I was all kind of fat fucks.
Yeah.
I was you know. But now that I'm looking at it, I still have that same opinion. Like I think that the neighborhood that created should be the neighborhood that controls it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, did we give it away though? That's the question I have.
I don't think that we gave it away because I had the pleasure of watching Stretch and Barbito, the little documentary that they got.
Okay.
And that shit let me know how rooted hip hop is in New York. You know what I'm saying? And the part that they played in hip hop.
Yeah.
You see, like you gotta respect what they did. You know, they from it.
Yeah.
So if
absolutely.
Barbito and Stretch ran a label, then I would fucking be, you know.
Yeah.
You feel me now? Am I making
I
sense
feel
now?
you.
Like if they ran a fucking label, you would have to respect that because they are hip hop.
Absolutely.
But if you get this old ass 98-year-old man trying to control black, I'm kind of disappointed with that. You can't control black music and you ain't never been here.
But
Do you think technology and social media actually helps that because artists can bypass a label and just get their music and their stuff out to people?
Yeah, but how do you get your stuff and your music out to people when you don't have that? You have a social media presence, but you don't have a radio presence. You don't have a, you know what I mean? Like
You need
it's
that
one
money.
thing to put your shit on there and then get you some fucking robot followers, and it's another thing for them to keep drilling shit in your head.
Right.
Drill it in your head.
Yeah.
Drill it in their heads. You know, get them off of the subject of what's really going on, and have them come out with and put shit out there like, and don't get me wrong, man. I love the songs that's coming out right now.
Yeah.
Don't get it fucked up. I love that shit.
Right.
Like, Shawty, when you go my way, there's something I like to say. Like that.
Okay.
Great
Yeah.
shit. But
that's Leo Cohen.
it's cool with Leo. I love Leo.
No, but I'm saying-
But he can do that. But at the same time, we got to balance this shit off.
Yeah.
We got to have some we got to have some fuck the police out there too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay, we got to have some of that. I don't give a fuck. We got to have some of that.
Absolutely.
If you can shoot a man down running from you, goddamn it, running,
Right.
running, shoot him in his back. Shots fired. Shots fired. He took my taser.
Right.
Walk up to this motherfucker. Throw your taser down by him
Yep.
on camera.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all on camera.
On camera. Walk by him and pick the motherfucker up like nothing happened.
Absolutely.
And we're not addressing this shit.
Now,
It's a fucking problem.
but we are addressing it in the streets. Your average rapper is not talking about this though.
Well,
Your average, and this is not just commercial. This is also underground.
yeah.
Most of them are acting like it's still a party. A lot of them, Face, come on. A lot
And
of
I'll
them.
say it again, when the music don't reflect the times, the people that's in control of what the music is doing, it's fucking up. Because I'm sure that you got a J. Cole, you got
That's true.
you got a
Kendrick,
Kendrick,
right.
you got a Nipsey, you got motherfuckers that's addressing this
That's
shit. But we're not getting that. That shit ain't playing.
Right.
It's
That's not
playing
what
in
they-
my Spotify.
They're playing, but
Right.
that
But
shit
it's
is
not the
not
radio
playing
spin.
I
like
agree.
it's
I
supposed
agree.
to be playing. Like, remember when Marvin Gaye came with the Let's Go Get What I mean?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Or James Brown with his shit.
I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud.
Bobby Womack across 110th Street. Those records, Harry Hippie and all that shit. Like those records reflected the times.
This is
Right.
true.
I got a check too.
Yep. Yep.
Got one of those too, but
Right.
at the same time,
Well,
Yeah.
right now, the revolution needs a soundtrack.
it really does.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that should be what we focusing on right now for us to. We need to make music that reflects the times too.
I agree. And recently in St. Louis, when on the anniversary of Mike Brown,
yeah, you saw that?
Talib, everybody was down there.
Homeboy, they walked out there with their rifles and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
let's
Oath-
talk about that.
Yeah, let's
we were
talk
gonna,
about that. We were gonna bring that up.
We're gonna bring that
The,
up anyway.
Oath keepers who brought
Yeah.
their guns, claiming that they were protecting that journalist Alex Jones, who's sort of a semi-conspiracy theorist. But
Right.
that was their claim, that they were down there protecting them
Yeah,
from
well-
the protesters.
But don't they got like white and Hispanic keepers too? Mm-hmm. Were they there?
I didn't see.
No, well, I didn't see the Hispanic, but the white ones.
I saw the white ones. I didn't see the
No.
black ones. We want to know where they at.
Right.
Yeah, I would like for them to make themselves visible too.
Right.
Now, had it been some niggas doing that shit,
Right.
they would have laid our ass down out there.
Yep.
Yeah, and the police were protecting these guys. They let them
You have to-
walk around.
You have to realize what you up against as a I can't say minority because we are the majority. I'm gonna say that.
Absolutely.
Let's fucking be clear.
Yep.
The Latinos, the blacks, like we are
People.
definitely the majority.
around the world.
Around the world.
Absolutely.
What is it? 7% of the world is white, and 93% of the world is the rest.
I don't know that, but
You should look that up. Like I'm pretty good with this shit, man.
Yeah.
Like you should pull that up.
Let me try to
I
find
don't
that.
think that I don't. Well, they may not ever say that, but I will.
Alright.
Hidden Colors is something that I think that everybody should watch. Hidden Colors.
classic.
Let's put that shit out there. I want to put that shit out there now, and find out who you really are, bro. Seriously, find out who you really are, and know that the system the design of the system was not designed for us. The system that we living under is not designed for us. It's not.
Right.
They listen. The judicial system is not for you.
Right.
So stay the fuck away from it.
Right.
The police, they don't police for you. Man, to me that's a brand new clan. And they let niggas in this clan. But no, man, you should talk to a black police officer and talk to a white police officer, but not at the same time.
I talked to one down in Baltimore. I talked to two. I talked to a black male and a female.
You talk to white.
I didn't talk to anyone.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you this. I know that for a fact that the black police officers and the white police officers, they have kind of like a split.
Yeah.
It's kind of like jail too. It's kind of
They
like life.
fight.
It's kind of like life
Yeah.
in general. Like you have a split between black and white. Just I don't know if it's I don't know. Subconsciously, we tend to go to who we go to. You know, imagine going to buy something at a store and you got black, white, and it's all empty, and you're gonna. I mean, subconsciously you're gonna walk up to the black person. I know I will. I don't know why,
Right.
but it's kind of the way that we've been programmed here in this country, and that is not my fucking phone.
It's not my phone.
Sorry. It's my computer. My calls come
I don't
through my
know whose
computer.
phone that was. Not me.
But here's the thing, man. You have to understand that the way that shit is structured and designed, it was not designed to be in your favor.
Right.
Right.
Andrew Jackson, that president, said that this is a white man's country governed by white man laws. Okay?
Yep.
It's going to be like that. So don't you ever expect to go to court or go anywhere and expect to get a fair fucking shake. You're not going to get that shake.
Well, I don't do this, right? But I did it the other day. I got in it with two dudes on Twitter.
Okay.
And
Don't
all
do
they
that.
kept telling me, I don't usually, but all they kept telling me was, brothers gotta do better. And I'm like, and I tweeted a statistic that the prison population has grown 700% over the last 30 years, since 1970. And they came at me, stop complaining. Brothers
white
gotta,
people say that?
No, these were two black
Okay,
men.
well, that's cool. I love those kind of people.
Wait, they told you to stop complaining?
Yeah. And that brothers got to do better and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Here's the thing, man. How do we do better when all of the cards are stacked
Stacked
against
against you.
us, bro?
Yeah.
Like, man, let me tell you something, man. And this is some real shit. If I'm qualified, I go to get a job, right? I fill out my application. I get to meet with whomever, the president of the company, which is 9 times out of 10 going to be.
A white person.
Okay. All right. Not playing a race card here, but listen, I'm not going to, and I'm going to be underqualified.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm going to go get me a fucking degree in this particular field that I want to be in. And when I go back, I am over.
Qualified.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's just a way to tell you that we really don't want to fuck with you. And had it not been for affirmative action, we wouldn't fuck with you at all.
Right.
Okay. I'm smart as fuck when it comes to that kind of shit because I know that it's like that. Education, like it's like some black people can't get into these schools, man. They have to let you in.
Right.
Like they call it like this is reverse racism or some shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Study that word. Like define go to the dictionary.
That's a ridiculous word.
It really is.
Right. Yeah.
But go to the dictionary and define racism.
Mm-hmm.
It's a system.
Mm-hmm.
No, racism is a person that thinks that his
is superior to others and subjugates.
Well, to me,
That's-
racism
that's-
is the systemic. It's the system itself, right?
Right.
it's
Of prejudice.
One group of people that think that their
Superior
race
to,
is
right.
superior over your race. That's racist.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Am I a racist? That's fucking possible.
Right.
Because
Right.
I'm black and I don't think that I'm no better than nobody else. You know, I think the biggest fear that white people have is that we want revenge.
Right.
I agree,
Right.
man.
Well,
And white people, listen, this is coming from somebody who has a lot of control over the communities. We don't want to fuck with you at all.
Right.
We don't want to bother you. We don't want to hurt you. We don't want to enslave you. We don't want to hang you. And we don't want to rape your wives and use your children for alligator bait.
Right.
We don't want to do that to you. I know you feel fucking bad, but then again, you may not feel bad.
We just want
Yeah.
a fair
shot, an opportunity
Right.
like they do.
The
You know?
Confederate flag, man.
and some reparations. Oh, my fault. I ain't say that.
Yeah, we need that money, man. Like everybody else had to jump.
Yeah.
They had to jump.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are free from slavery, man. Can you imagine
400 years.
having your ass beat for trying to vote, or having your ass beat for trying to sit in the restaurant and get some food, or I'm gonna kick your ass because you won't get out my seat in the front? I'm fucking privileged.
Wait, can I ask you a question? Do you vote, and what do you think about the voting process?
I vote. The voting process is cool, but if you don't have the people that's running for these particular chairs, if you don't have those people in place, and you still gonna be, semi fucked off.
Mm-hmm.
Like the media has the whole world hating President Obama,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's for propaganda, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like think of all of the great shit he did.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He did everything he said he was gonna do. Did he say he was gonna kill?
Bin Laden?
Osama.
Did he kill him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he did.
All right. What about the pirates that was fucking robbing ships, and did he kill them?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he say he was gonna get everybody help? He said that, right?
Yes, he did.
He said he was gonna make it universal health care for everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did he do it?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the big fucking deal? What's the big fucking deal?
Well, he's a black president.
Well,
I think Obama. I think we can attribute the so-called rise in racism to Obama.
I can. I
His
will.
election.
Mm-hmm.
It's just.
Yeah. I think that if you listen to a song that I have called, I can't even remember the name of this song.
Recent?
It's on the Emeritus album.
It's been a while since I heard.
Yeah, that's a long ass time ago. But I said, that I wouldn't vote for Obama because I love him.
Right.
And they are going to want him hanged after that.
Wow.
Wow, that's a hell of a line.
And I said that shit way before he was the president.
Right. Wow. That's deep. But
Yeah, the reason why I ain't voting for Obama is because I love him. And they would want him hanged after that. And by God, that's exactly what came to life.
what do you think about people like Dr. Cornel West?
Love him.
I do too, but he's had a lot to say about Obama as far as his policy
internationally, like a lot
Right.
on his, like increasing the drone campaign. And
The whole-
increasing the drone.
Oh, you mean going to
the
kill
drone-
people overseas?
Yeah.
with drones though. Like
I don't even think that's my fucking. I don't even think that's America's business in the first fucking place. Like, govern your own first.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's enough shit going on right here
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
to where we should really just be taking care of what's happening here, because this is where the problem lies. I mean, I ain't got nothing against no other countries, but fuck them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like going to cut somebody else's grass across the street and your shit look like a jungle. Like, that don't make no sense, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if Iran, Iran want to develop a nuclear bomb, then fuck it, develop it. But warning, you come over here fucking with me, I'm gonna demap that motherfucker.
Right.
See, I couldn't be the president because I would let everybody have their fun. But the minute you fuck with me, I'm demapping your shit. Everybody in there gone. Men, women, children, everybody dead. Don't fuck with me.
Wow.
I'm fucking killing you. Dead.
I don't think it's too late for you to run.
I don't want to run. I don't want to run. I don't want to run for president because I know how, like, with
How
that
quick-
much power and me with the mentality that I have, they're gonna give me. They're gonna get me.
Yeah.
What do you think about the candidates running now? Like, I mean, come on, look at the whole
Dr.
Trump,
Ben Carson,
right?
what's up?
Yeah, I'm finna bust you out. Listen, you gonna laugh with this. Hillary's getting fucked with behind emails. What is this right here?
Email. Yep.
Was that Yahoo or was that Google that Hillary was on? Like
Right.
It wasn't Google.
who
Yeah,
gives
I
a
don't-
fuck about a
Right.
fucking email? Okay,
Right, right.
I get 1,000 emails a fucking day. Fuck an email.
Look, I have
What is it? What is
almost
it?
100,000 unread.
Exactly. Unread. Like, is this fucking, what's she doing? Like, was it like kitty porn or some shit? Do we have a fucking problem? Like, seriously, what the fuck was
From a
Hillary
national
doing? Like,
security
who
standpoint.
gives a fuck?
They said from a national security standpoint, it was an issue, and furthermore, they couldn't monitor her emails too, right?
Get the fuck
Right,
out of
'cause it could have
town.
been secrets or
I was not
confidential
talking
info.
about shit that had anything to do with this country.
Right.
I am selling books. My husband I got a fucking private investigator on my husband because he can't keep his dick in his pants. Like, I mean, like her shit could have been about anything. And it had nothing to do with nothing to do with the country. Like, I'm sure. Like, she's way smarter than that. Her husband was the fucking president of the United States, for crying out loud. She knows better.
Right, right.
All right? She's not going to do no dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
All right, next. What you talking about? Donald Trump
Donald
now?
Trump, yes, please. I would love to know your thoughts.
I think Donald Trump is a genius. I think he's a gozillionaire for a reason.
Yeah.
He's a gozillionaire for a reason.
Right.
I think that he may say some shit that's offensive. And I think he is unapologetic because he's fucking rich. He like, man, I don't give a fuck about fucking 200, 500. How much I get paid to be a president?
I think it's like
200,000 or something?
250.
Maybe 500,000 now.
I don't
Maybe
think
500.
It's not 500.
I'm telling you, maybe 500. Google
it's
that
not
shit.
500.
I think it
I'd
might
run for
be-
president if it was 500.
Bro,
No, it's less than 500.
Bro.
Yeah, it's less than.
it's not that far away from 500.
It's about 2.
Bro.
I think it's closer to 3.
250.
I think it's closer to 300.
Dude.
Go ahead. Google it real quick.
Let's see. Hold on, I'm googling.
400. Goddamn, dude. Don't
Oh.
fuck with me. I'm,
400. It's 400.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Yeah.
Juanito.
Dude, don't
our
fuck with me,
great
man. I'm
tech
close. I'm
producer over
close,
there saying
man.
400.
I'm close. Who's the closest? 400 or 500 or 200?
Yeah, you're right. You're closer.
Okay, I'm closer.
You're closer.
It had to be closer to 500,000. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
He'll fucking wipe his ass on $500,000.
Right, that's nothing.
Yeah.
He don't give a fuck about the $500,000, but his mind state is so fucking advanced until that $500,000 are going to turn into $500 billion for him,
Right.
because he's going to strategically place shit that where it generates income for everybody.
so you wait a minute. So you advocate?
I'm not advocating a motherfucking thing
Okay.
about Donald Trump.
All right.
All right, but I see his vision and I know what his aim is. Now, does that shit help us in our position where we are today? No, because we don't have the money to invest in the shit that he's getting ready to put together.
Right.
You're right. Is he a loose cannon? Oh, fuck yeah. But is he a fucking genius? Pfft, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
Man,
me, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry,
No, I was
darling.
gonna say, to me, what kills me is how the media, like the mainstream media, will prop up.
Oh, yeah,
these
they propping the
and
fuck
make
outta
them.
him.
It's like they force them
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
to you. And like Trump, out of nowhere. I mean, obviously we know who he is. He's a billionaire.
Yeah.
But it's like they trumped, to use the word, they trumped him up into the number one candidate, and then
Had
they
to.
turn around and say, "Oh, how did he get so big? How did he get so
If
much
shit, they made
attention?"
it. Shit,
Yeah.
propaganda.
Yeah.
Now, is he a brilliant fucking a businessman? Sure. Would you need a businessman to run your country? I would. Okay, he's a businessman. Period. Like all of the wars and shit have been like, he's going to negotiate some shit that's going to be like, look here, man. If you fuck with me, I'm fucking flattening the whole country, and I'm going to buy it, and then I'm going to build my shit on it. Oh, he's the person.
Yeah.
He's the man for the job. But the shit that he says about blacks and Latinos and all, and his personal views on shit, I disagree with.
Yeah.
You can't just say that every you can't even call those people illegal aliens because they're human beings.
Right.
All right?
Right.
So if they're in this country, then shit, motherfucker, you in this country illegal, son of a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
You in here illegally. You stole this motherfucker. You walked in here and pushed the natives out and claimed it. So you are an illegal alien, technically.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So don't fucking cast your opinions or convictions on people that you don't know.
Absolutely.
Right.
You don't know that, man. You don't know these people. I think the Hispanic people are fucking great, bro. They brilliant. They stick together.
Yeah.
And that's why you see Estudio Telemundo and Estudio Dos. You see shit like that. You see radio stations like this.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's your Latino name again? You had one.
Y'all gonna be Gustavo.
Gustavo.
No, wait. Guajardo.
Oh, Guajardo.
Yeah. Oh, Sancho.